right. Well, welcome everybody, and again, this will be our second teleclass. The last one was a great success, and the members who were able to go into the website and review the teachings, it's really nice, and thank you for that support. And we're getting them all edited, so we'll have some ebooks and then some edited books. So that was going to be coming out soon. And this new teleclass is, looking at the different things that we need to prepare for the ceremonial life. Is that we're going to, share this new 13 week, about how to be in the indigenous ceremonies, how to bridge this, our worlds that, for the last several cycles of time, they've been in conflict, and how to prepare our Western mind and our Western ways to indigenous ways, to come more closer to Mother Nature. And then the other is, the preparations that we are, doing for our ceremonials, how to train the people, to, start that dreaming again, and start that relationship again to ourselves, to our families, to the Mother Nature, and to our future. For we know now that the purification is just well underway, So many things are happening inside of us. It's happening around us. Our world is changing, and this is about probably the few times that our people are sharing more in public to none of our people, So this is kind of a great effort, in collaboration with other elders that has been decided to share with the Western world, to the modern world, so that in our efforts we'll make a better world for all of ourselves. So this shamanic spiritual training, it will take us to the 9 fires. It's kind of they say it was suggested that once is going to do the 9 fires in our camps at Deer Mountain, or the ones who are going to travel with us through the ceremonial circles of our peoples, this is going to be almost like a requirement because of the intensity of how things are happening in our world. 2 is to secure the relationship that has been working for so many years, and the people can really get the best out of the gatherings, the councils, the ceremonies, and the transformation that is happening on our Mother Earth. And so when we are in those circles, that we know how our relationship will be. And then bring some of that back into our Western world to help into transformation that is happening. So for those who maybe don't know me, and I'm gonna share. Erick Gonzalez is the name that my parents were giving me, and then Omeka Hekat, that many of you have heard of that guy. And it's me too, But the name is given to me by Tlacaele, so I am part of the Mexico Teocalli, the Mexico Calpulis. There's millions of people in those clans now. A lot of the Azteca dancers, a lot of the sun dancers, a lot of the efforts that the nations in Mexico and other places are doing through the Southwest. And then up in Haida with you, my relatives, send you with much love for, the adoption that you gave me into the Eagle clan, the Joth clan, Chinai Watson, and my mother over there, Nana Gladys, and, and Melanie, my sister there, send you love and appreciate that, and now it's part of our lives here, as you name me, Gara. And then with the Maya, we are the Akich, we are the spiritual leaders. They are holding the fires, holding the ceremonies, being part of the prophecies that, our work is to unify humanity. And that's why these sacred mysteries, these sacred rites of passage, these beautiful ceremonies that we have held so dearly to us, and it's been in charge to us to keep it in a really good way. You know, we're sharing a little bit at a time. Some people, you know, want to jump on and do more, and we know when those fires are there, if the heart and the mind is not ready, you know, we have a lot of people spinning out and become non-functional and sometimes aggressive, and it will serve nobody. So we decided to do this shamanic spiritual training for many of you are, you know, going to make your pilgrimages down to Deer Mountain this summer. Some of you will be going down to Guatemala with me several times. And, you know, some of you will be meeting up maybe in different circles. So it is a great honor to walk with you and do these things. And, you know, and the focus of these 13-day weeks is that what we saw in our preparation for our ceremonies, what we do, what we are taught, is that, you know, what is it going to take for us to take that on, you know, and bring that, you know, together. So when we go into the ceremonies, you know, and the clans are starting to unite, that the mutual respect, the awareness, the support, you know, the common, you know, finding a common vision that is going to be a humanity coming home, back to nature, back to the spirit, is going to be really awesome. So, you know, to you, my relatives, I make a greeting today. You know, thank you for everything that's been shared and the beauty that our nations are holding, and all the peoples are coming, you know. And as you have heard us talking for a while now, you see this prophecy coming true. Circles are getting bigger. Our malokas cannot hold as many people. They're coming. So we're going to have to build more, and we're going to have to train more people, and we're going to have to build them bigger, you know. Over there, like Alert Bay, you know, 5,000 people in the longhouse, one more person doesn't fit, you know. Same thing as Malokas down in Guatemala and in Peru and Colombia, they're getting small. So we wanted to focus again in what we want to share. You know, I want to be able to take us through these stages, so that we, like the last teleclass, you know, navigating through 2012. You know, navigating through this prophecy time, navigating through the prophecy of the 13 Baktun, and what us as humanity, us as a whole of our nations, our clans, our families, what can we do to prepare? As we see many parts of our earth, when these things happen, people are not prepared. You know, spiritually, mentally, physically, the resources are not done, and we are now in many emergency states of being. So, you know, we got time, you know, in parts of the world to still kind of prepare. And maybe from us, you know, as we prepare the containers, you know, we prepare like those, they're almost going to be like refugee camps for humanity. You know, there's a story where I was watching one of the arbors in a Seminole country up in Montana with the elder circle, and one of the chiefs came over and said, hey, you know, I see you watching this, you know, and this is going to be the last refugee camp for humanity. He pointed to the fire and says, this is what they're going to want. But Eric, we got to take care of it. So in my efforts to try and take care of it is that we want to share these teachings. We want to prepare ourselves so when the nations come to the council fires of humanity, we will know how to be in that space. That we won't be overwhelmed by the powers, or overwhelmed by the long hours or the long nights or the medicines. You know, that we are able to anchor ourselves in this physical, open ourselves to the emotional love that we need to share with our humanity, and free ourselves from all the addictions and all the fears and all the blocks and the limitations of our spirit. We want to send that free. We want to send it to fly, you know, to be free like that. So the first week, starting February 16th, the day of the Maya, is 5 Imush. It's like the 5 Imush. It says, where's my mind? You know, what is my mind and where am I thinking? So the